What's up, ladies and gents? Social Nurse here. I was wondering if Uncle Toby, the missionary-minded manager from Nigeria, or at least his parents are Nigerian. That man has a Nigerian heritage. He is not Soulaan, not part of the Soulani group. Those of us that are ethnic Black Americans, right? Just for the record, I wish Monaleo well. I hope that she doesn't F around and find out that man is horrible. We know that Tariq, at least that's where I saw it, Tariq Nasheed exposed those awful Akata, anti-Akata, anti-Soulaan, anti-ethnic Black American, anti-us posts on X. Wow, that guy was really anti-ethnic Black American, right? And we understand that many of the Nigerians and Africans and some Caribbeans have shared what we, at least our parents knew, right? That these foreign racially Black people teach their children to not like ethnic Black Americans. So, we've seen the African people from Nigeria come up and expose this, right? So it is what it is. I think these people did what they thought they needed to do. And the problem is when you're doing things like that, you get bold enough to start speaking and typing and doing things that undermines Soulaan, that undermines ethnic Black Americans, right? Undermine the Soulani people. Now, I'm going to talk more about Monaleo and Uncle Toby in this commentary, but let's just remind ourselves who we are, right? Because our history is deep. We have had several ethnic names. We know the primary category is Black, but we have been called Negro, Freedman, Colored, Afro-American, African-American, ADOS, American Descendants of Slaves, Soulaan, Soulani, FBA, Foundation of Black American. Black is an ethnic group that those terms fall under our umbrella of Black, which is an ethnic group. We know that Soulaan is a term to specifically specify our group. And be it your ancestors came over here via the Atlantic slave trade, be it they came over here before the Atlantic slave trade, be it they were already here on the North American continent, if you were categorized as Black, you, at that time, which would be our ancestors, were legally enslaved in the making, the building, and the becoming of the United States, right? The intersection is there. I just want to get that out the way. Respect to everyone. I need to just get that out the way. When I talk about enslaved ancestors that are Black, I'm just talking about the intersection of all those different scenarios, okay? But I do not think that Monaleo researched Toby, who has a missionary mindset, which is to invade, to capitalize off of another group, tell them they are Akatas, name call them, tell them that they have no culture, tell them that they should adopt your culture, tell the group of people, you don't have a language, our language is old, what is yours? Akata, Akata, Akata. Toby, Uncle Toby was typing Akata just all over the place. And I think it's good that the posts on formerly known as Twitter were exposed, right? Now, Monaleo knows to be really careful if she did not know. She knows to get hopefully, to get a forensic accountant and financial person to look at everything. Hopefully, she knows to have a lawyer that can professionally scrutinize what Uncle Toby is doing, right? Hopefully. Now that she knows, and I say now that she knows because some of the posts I saw were dated 2012. She's 24. In 2012, she was 12 years old. So I don't think that she has done the research to learn what Uncle Toby with a missionary mind was posting. I'm speculating. I could be wrong. I'm speculating. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. If I've not said so, Social Nurse here, thanks for stopping by. Listen, let me just read exactly about the term Soulaan or Solani. An ethnic designation that translates to people of the soul and serves as an homage to Black Americans descending from enslaved people in the United States, coined in 2020 on TikTok. It is associated with a cultural movement focused on Black American identity, spiritual empowerment, and self-sufficiency, and has been adopted as a way to specifically identify a lineage that may not be fully captured by broader terms like Black or African American. The term was created by T. Roy Parks, Maroc Wallace, and Dwayne Coleman. It is used to describe Black people whose ancestry is rooted in chattel slavery in the U.S. and who were freed during the Civil War. I also read elsewhere that there is a designated year, I think 1800s, in which to be Soulaan or Solani, your Black ancestry here in America should be generationally deep. With that said, listen, I think that Monaleo's original feedback where she's saying F you and F you was a horrible response. F y'all if y'all not aboard. That was a horrible response. I do think that the Pan-African theme does not align with Soulaan, right? I do think that it was good she did that interview on the Breakfast Club saying that, she did not really understand what the backlash is all about. And she felt the need to explain that while trying to rep Soulaan or being Soulani, that she just wanted to also show Pan-Africanism. It is what it is. She can do what she wants. Hopefully she doesn't F around and find out. Social Nurse.